Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter. In our last episode, we explored another wreck, and then we looked at the stuff we picked up since the start of this patch, this update, and the new stuff, and figured out we hadn't looked at everything yet. We haven't picked up everything yet, hadn't found everything yet. So we have some more work to do to find things, and I want to do at least a little bit more exploration to try and find those things. So several of you suggested that I could get through the exploration a bit faster if I didn't pick up everything in every chest, and you're right. I agree with that completely, and I'm going to try that. The reason I haven't been is because, well, I have a hard time keeping track of where I am, period, but also I feel like it would be harder to keep track of where I am and where I've been if I leave the chest laying on the ground. But we're going to try it, see how it goes, and we'll see what happens with that. So I did a little bit of scanning, and I was looking for a couple of things. The first thing I was looking for is higher numbers, and it looks like 5 is the highest number you can get in either column. I did see a rarity of 1 with a difficulty of 5, which I thought was kind of amusing. But I found this one here that's a 5-4. And I also found this one here that is there's a 3-2, but there's no open button. So I'm thinking this is one we did before. I have no specific memory of that number, but I suspect we did actually go there before. So that's why we can't open it. Or maybe it's because it's probably because I don't have the stuff to open it. Actually, that's probably the reason. Never mind. But I did go pick up the crystals that we need to open this particular one up. I grabbed 3 of the access cards because I figured, based on the history, we probably don't need any more than 3. And then I grabbed a few of the flares as well. So let's go back in here and open this one. And then we'll, of course, go through and let's see what we can find. This is a sulfur. This is like the sulfur zone here in our base area. All right, so let's just fly around, see what we can find. Yeah, that looks like it's going almost out into the iridium cave, almost looking area. Interesting. All right, so we'll see what we can find here. Ooh, that's down, so that's a potential problem. We'll have to figure out how to get back up there. This has some new and interesting stuff. Is this one of those we can cheese up? Yes. Does that just take me back up here where the portal was? Yes. Okay, so we can at least do that to get back up here if there's no other way back up. But maybe we'll find another way. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these flares. I'm going to take every flare I see. Obviously take all the tokens, take any crystals I see. I'm going to leave anything that's seeds, fertilizer, bacteria, mutagen, those types of things behind. And just take the things that we can kind of use. And then I'm going to flare every chest that I already claim outside. And inside we'll probably just flare the hallways, the passageways. Just to make sure that we collect everything. And those are some new looking trees here too. That looks like sulfur, but also like lava, like something interesting. And this looks like something we can climb up. You almost can't see through some of this weird fiery stuff here. Let's take a look down. Yeah, that's where we just picked up that chest. You almost can't see, you can tell the chests that are there because they're so dark. I wonder if we can get up this one. No. That's not a cliff surface you can cheese your way up. At least from my experience. I guess I could try it, but you can see the portal way up there. Okay. And you? Yes. This is an interesting zone. And so by using this exploration method, I might have wanted to bring some food and water with me, or at least some water with me, especially because this zone doesn't have any naturally occurring water. It's one thing to be in the zone that has the water, to be able to to drink, but I probably should have brought some water with me for this one. It's just a weird chasm there. On down. Who knows? Here's the site. Let's flare maybe here too. And then change the color to maybe like a green. That'll stand out. Then I can maybe see it from farther away. I'm going to do a little bit more outside scouting, then we'll come back over here. Just because I know there are some chests around outside here. So I'd like to get those. This plateau is way down. Maybe I should have flared the bottom of that sandfall as well, where the portal is. We can take the frog. That'd be fine. I'm not even going to take uranium rods because we have... Well, I could, because they can actually sell them. Maybe I should take those. I have a whole box full of them in the base. I'll show you guys that in a little while. So change the color back to yellow now. I have a whole box full of rods, and maybe I should just dump them off in a rocket and send it off to space and just be rid of them, because they're not getting used. They're completely kind of useless for me now, because we've got them all automated and we're making them at a high enough rate that we kind of don't need them anymore. At least that's what it feels like. Don't need to keep the ones we're collecting, that is. So maybe I'll just do that. I'll just dump them all in a rocket and send it off on its way. But I'll show you guys what I did in the base at some point here. There's another one. You and this and all the rods, I guess. I don't even need obsidian. Like, I have a whole box full of that too, so you're still yellow, good. So it seems like it remembers the last color you chose. Although I think it changed colors on us. But I could be wrong on that. Maybe it could change colors between, like, save points or something. And I was asking a couple of folks, too, in the comments, whether there's any additional materials that aren't in either of the three types of chests that we find. The small blue ones, the regular blue ones, and the... back up to the portal here. So let's go through. And the big safes, and there's not, apparently. Everything that we can find, all the new, unique-looking type stuff, is all discoverable in one of the three chest types. So I did make a few changes to the storage here, and I kind of organized it a little bit. Let's do that and this. I don't have a place for frogs. Rods and rockets, yeah. Can we sell the rockets too? We can. Yeah, we should just sell all this crap, because then I can actually use these spaces for something else. I think I'll just put the frogs in the miscellaneous box for right now. Maybe. There's a bunch of iron in there from all the chests we deconstructed. So load this rocket up, get it on its way. And then I'll just kind of keep doing that, mostly off camera, I think. As rockets are sitting there, I'll just grab a handful of rods and chuck them. But otherwise, we'll just put these back away in here. I'm going to grab a couple more flares, just because I've used a lot of them. And then I have a whole box of obsidian, almost a whole box, and a bunch of fuses too, the production ones and the energy ones, and I need to go take those out and do something with those. I just haven't done that yet either. Okay, so let's grab some water. Go up this way. And maybe I'll grab a piece of food as well. Water. Oops. Food. Why do those boxes look different? Does it look different to you? Look different to me. There's something up with the colors here. Weird. Like, some things are whited out. I don't know why that is. And it's not the flashlight, because I turned that off and back on again. Even my my tool here looks a little bit weird. Maybe it's because of this zone. Let's just kind of go across the middle a little bit and to see if there's anything else we might have missed. Is that a chest down there? Yes, it is. You, and that's it. I'm going to take the rocket because I can sell the rocket too. You can actually sell the bacteria samples too. So we could technically take those, but... Alright. But yeah, just kind of go across the middle a little bit and see if there's any other stuff we might have missed chest-wise anywhere in here in the middle. There's one right there. You. But mutagen's not, which is kind of weird. Sellable, that is. Bacteria is, but mutagen is not. Even though mutagen is made from the bacteria. Alright, so we definitely were over there. There's a flare that I set. Is that my... I can't even tell what color that is. It's supposed to be yellow. That sure looks green. It's yellow. Weird. I think it's just because of the chest behind it, maybe. So I think the wreck was on the other side of this giant rock here. But yeah, those flares are definitely visible from a long distance, which is kind of nice. Even in this weird, smoky... is that for my flare too, there? That's a different color? Just because I want to see... No, it's just... That's the color of it. The flares are definitely visible from a distance. You can see that one already right there. So unless I missed anything out here in the middle, we are kind of good. So we can go into the wreck now. That's not it anyway, Wally. Jeez, that's one of my other flares. It looks green. There it is. There it is for real this time. But is there any other stuff here in the middle that I should have looked at that I didn't? Because this is up on a higher plateau. I think no. Yeah, I think not. Okay, let's go down there then. And in we go. Ooh. Okay. And there's nothing deconstructible. The computers are not deconstructible. Had a verification of that as well. So we are in a pretty good place here. So we go up to go in, just because I want to see. Okay, we came in that way. And this way. Unfortunately, I'm still going to have to deconstruct these things, but that's just a little bit of iron that I get to keep for my own edification. So what I'm going to do, maybe, is flare this spot green. Oops, and I deconstructed it. Well, that didn't work. Maybe I won't then. Maybe I won't then. Because I don't want to burn through the flares that I have yet. I was gonna make it green, but then I used the wrong button to change the color. Or no, I had the wrong thing selected. I had the deconstruct still selected. Ah, good. More flares, so now I can do it. I don't think I need nitrogen because we're pulling that out of the ground like magic. So I think that's good right there. But now that I have the flares, I can maybe do some flaring. It's a dead end. And there's nothing on any of the shelves or anything like that. Confirmation came in for that. So we're kind of in a... Did I go that way? That's the way I came in. Right. All right, so I'm going to drop a flare here. And we're going to make this one... Come on. There we are. Change the color to red. You already went this way, Wally. Don't go back. You definitely don't want to go out that way. This is nothing. Bummer. Alright. I will do that, but I'm going to go this way first. Oh, those aren't giving me iron. Okay, so it's just the chest that I was getting iron from previously. A lot of crap here. A whole lot of crap going on. Down we go. Another chest. This... That's 13. These are only 6. I think I will leave those. But I'll take the uranium rod because it's worth 8. I guess it's kind of arbitrary, but there's a lot of bacteria samples, so I think it's worth leaving those behind. Just because there's a lot of space. Another step we could go down. A ladder, I mean. There's another one there. Jeez, oh Pete's. Here. Another access card. Okay. Nada. Alright, let's do a flare here. Red. Another frog Jimmy egg. This. And I really don't need all these dang seeds either. I've got so many of these. I'm going to leave that behind too. I need to actually probably pare down the flower seeds that I have because I have too many. All right, so back this way. We did all this. Or we didn't go this way yet, but there's nothing this way. Now this way. And that's the red flare we set. I'm going to set another one. Probably after I do this. Here. And we're going to have to actually go back pretty soon and dump off some stuff again. There. All the way down to right here. I think I'll flare right here. I did that already. $6.25 again. Down. And here's our door. 2 this time. And there's a bunch of vaults in here. So let's do 1, 1, 5. And those 3 things. And then 1, 1, 5, 1,000, 5,000. And what can I carry? Alright, let's try and get out of here. What I should do is... Ooh, that's the wrong way. We need to get that, but not right now. We need to get that, but not right now. We need to come this way, right now. Obviously not that way. Is it this way? No, there's my red line. Do not cross, so it's gotta be this way. So I should mark this with green. And then this way here, green. And then this is the way out, I think, right? Yes. Okay, good. Maybe I can keep that system working? Oh, perfect on the hydration level, too. Now I wish I'd grabbed some more stuff. Let's not actually drink the water we brought. Let's try to get back to our lake. That way we can not use the stuff we brought. It's almost directly across from that thing. From the portal. That, the Terra tokens we just got back would be the ones that we sent off. Go, 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 go. All the rods we sent off. There we go. Teleport. Rods. Still managed to get... Oh, that's the... when I deconstructed the thing. Yeah. And rockets. And rockets. Miscellaneous, I'm just going to chuck the eggs and this in there. Keeping the food, of course. Crystals in here. And take a couple of these with me. Get a drink. I'll save the food. I'll save eating the food, that is. For a little bit yet. Oh, I should have loaded that up with more rods. That's alright. I'll do that off camera more. And so we're over there someplace. I can see it already, actually. You can see it if you look real close off of the distance there. As I'm flying, I'm just going to keep checking a little bit into corners and nooks and crannies and things. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I guess green and yellow weren't the best colors to choose. But that was easy. Because they're a little bit too close. I guess I could have red flared the one. Alright, so green means go this way. And green means go this way. Look at me. Down we went. And then we go this way. Yes. Okay, so you've got nothing. I already emptied you out, I guess. You've got this stuff and not that. You've got 100, 500, 5,000. This, we'll take the circuit board too, because we can sell that. And that'll be good. And then finally this one, 100, 100, 500, 500, 5,000. Take all the rest of it. Nice. So, like, 2 things gave us 4. There's our food low. I'm going to wait for critical. And 3 gave us 5. 1 gave us 3, which is kind of interesting. Thinking about all the wrecks we found and how we've handled them already. You. This. That. And I'm going to leave the obsidian behind as well. We actually have a miner mining that anyways, so it's not like we need it. Alright, so this one here. Another egg. This, 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 and that. Alright. So then I can change this color to red. Alright. And you? Excuse me. Excuse me. Here. Access card. Okay, and then this one we haven't done yet. Nothing. Oh wait, nope, that's not a chest either. I almost thought that was a chest for a second. Oh, it's kind of weird that... Wait. I saw a deconstruct Rex. Interesting. Interesting. It's like... behind this wall of stone, there was something more. Interesting. Alright. So we can now change this one. Oops. Or not. It's fine. I'll drop another one. Red. And actually, that's almost it. Maybe. Maybe not. This. Move. Down we go. Just now I'm wondering if there's anything else behind these rocks. Okay. This, that. Alright, well we're full again. Depending on if I use any flares or any food. Actually, I should just eat the food. I could drop the bioplastic nugget and explosive powder too, I suppose. Let's do... yeah, let's just drop this and this on the ground. Take that, because we might be done. Yeah, that's the end. Interesting. Okay. We are done. And there's no reason to pick any of those up, because explosive powder and bioplastic are also things we come by very, very easily. So we'll just fly back and we'll pick out another code. And see what we can go, where we can go, what we can find in another wreck. I guess that was faster, and it wasn't for a difficulty of 4 or 5 and a rarity of 4 or 5. That didn't seem as complicated as the last one that I was in, but that could have just been me, one way or another. Me. Come on, you can do it. There, we got it. Alright, let's do... Is there a rocket here? Yes. Let's drop what we have for rods and rockets and things in there. Sort. You also. So most of the things we're selling are 25, so these aren't as good, but... it's better than doing nothing with them, right? Right. Miscellany, you can have this. More crystals, although we're going to want to use them. Quartz containing a tremendous amounts of energy. We aren't going to need all of these. I'm only going to ever take 3 of them with me on an exploration, I think. Just because I don't really see the point in more. Let's go use the computer. We'll shut this one down and we'll find another one. And then we'll go pick up the crystals we need for it. Shut it down. I'd like the sound effect on that. Rarity of 4 and 5. That's the kinds we want. Maybe we should just do this one then. Green, 3 pinks, a purple, and 2 blues. Did I say that wrong? I might have said that wrong. I might not end up with the right stuff here. Green, 3 pinks, a purple, and 2 blues. Is that what I said? Who knows? Should have grabbed some more rods for that too. Nope, that's what I said. We have incoming. Of what, though? Probably nothing that I care about either way. Get lost. Don't see any other rockets incoming. I would have waited to load it up, but it's fine. You and you. Sam, we haven't found either of the new trees yet. Alright, so this one's kind of similar to the other one. Different plants, but like the weird sulfuric clouds and things like that. Guess we go down here. You and 100, this, and that. And let's do red. Red means no. In this case, no means no need to come back. 100, 1000, you, and you. Go up here. Chest laying out here in the middle of everywhere. You. Red. Yeah, I think I'll just go with red-green as opposed to any other colors, because then this kind of red and green are kind of very opposite. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Red and green are very opposite in terms of the color wheel or whatever. So they kind of would stand out, I think, opposite each other best. Another chest over there. Oops. This one, this one, this one. Go up there, I think. Wow, lots of chests out in the wild here. 100. Is there another up we can do here? No, this is a regular rock face. There's one that I did already. I can see the red. It actually doesn't stand out that well, though. Sad. $100, 1,000. You. So all that rock, yep. We haven't seen the new golden chests, or the golden effigy. I don't know whether it's in the golden chest or not yet either. But of course, I could easily have missed the golden chests in especially this particular biome because of all the yellow, with all the sulfury clouds. And I think I'm going to come down over here, maybe. Ooh, look what I found. 100, 500, 500. This one, these three. Not going to take the zeolite. Because we're mining that as well. This late in the game, as a lot of you have indicated, this late in the game, resources are basically free for the most part. So it's really just these things we have to spend Terra tokens to buy, like the fuses and similar things. Go down there, but I'm going to pick this up while I'm here. You. 100. Can I just right-click that and drop it? Yeah, without having to get out of the chest and go back in. Yeah. So you guys are right. Thank you for being persistent. I know there's a couple of you who mentioned it, and eventually, after enough of you said it, I realized that you might actually all be right. So I apologize for those of you who I immediately or initially, I don't know, dismissed, I guess, or argued with, or disputed, or whatever's. This one we need to come back to. That's the toughie. Plus, I have no idea where the frickin' portal is. Let's drop a green here. And let's see if I can shoot across maybe the middle and see if I can find that portal up high someplace, because I remember it was up high. Guess I could have picked one more thing up since I dropped a flare, but... God, I feel like we didn't get that one either. I'm going to flare that one too. Well, let's take a peek. Drop a green. Take the crystal. And I'm done. Oh, I guess I did. Oh, I did. So I don't need this one then. Change the color back to red. This is either a really big zone, or I'm just totally missing that portal. Let's get up high. Maybe I'll be able to see it, because I know it's up high. And if I could find my flares, there's... Oh, I remember that one. Okay, so it's over this way someplace. Yep. That one wasn't super near the beginning. Yeah, here's another one. It's over here someplace. Up there, maybe. I'll bet you it was up there. It's kind of interesting that they're putting them near the edge, up high, in this biome. Go, go, go! Climb, climb, climb! If you go back and forth, side to side, yeah, there it is. It seems like you can climb a little bit faster. I don't know if any of you have experienced that as well or not. Let's see. Get a drink. Grab a bite to eat. Eat anyway, even though we are not quite down all the way yet. And then drop off some of this stuff. I should have dropped off the rods in the You and you and you. Might be time to start leaving some of these flares behind too. Fuse there. Let's go visit the rocket that's there. See if we can drop off some of this other stuff. Oh yes. There you go. Enjoy. Out. There's the last couple slots that get filled up automatically soon, and then we won't have to worry about it so much anymore. Alright, down we go. Somewhere across, but there's a red already there. Still haven't found the wreck here either. Is that the one? Okay, that was that one. So we weren't that far from being all the way around. But the wreck, where's the wreck? Here's the green one we left behind. Actually, all I needed there was that flare. Ugh. Alright, I guess I could have not made that one green then. Right? Yeah, I guess so. Since I'm not worrying about the bacteria samples. Someone told me there could be 2 wrecks in one of these zones too, which I was interested to hear. All of this. I'll keep it. So here's our wreck. I'm going to flare down here green. Although I don't know if that's going to be that visible, but we'll see. So I guess the wreck was just to the left of where I started from, and I went right. We probably should scout around in the middle of the zone a little bit more before we call this one done. I'm going to flare green a few intersections like this to kind of guide my way back. And then we can turn them red later if we so choose, instead of dropping them then. If we so choose, yeah. Yeah, like here maybe this one can be green. Saying, hey, this is the way back. 444. Okay, that's it. Incoming. I haven't had a storm yet that's anything but super alloy, which is kind of interesting also. I mean, I know they're random, but you know what? Let's come back here, and I'm going to flare right here green. Just to say this is the way out. There's the fireplace. Nice. We'll go redeem that after this particular bag set is full. We can build one of those this episode if you all stick around long enough. Come here. See my green flare up above, back over there, in that other room. Up there. Ooh, here's the, whatchamacallit room already. Safe room. Yep, 3 makes 5. And a tree seed lilia. Nice. 100, 100, 500. This, not those. 100, 100, 500, and another lilia. Well, that's creepy. 100, 100, 100, 500, 500. A couple of crystals, and 100, take that. 500, 500, 1,000, take this. Another fireplace blueprint. Okay. I mean, I get it, but also, what the heck? 100, 100, 100, 500, and 100. Take all of this, but the pink stuff. And that basically... That's just a generic blueprint? Okay. I'm going to be interested to see what that fireplace blueprint does as well. Let's see. We're going to have to come back this way. So I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to flare right here. Green. I'm going to take this. And then we have a box here. So I'm going to come back, maybe. 100, 1,000, 100. No, no. I'll just leave that for what that's worth. I'm just going to leave it. Forget it. It's just a flare. This one, this one. So this can be red now. And then we want to come back here. Green. And then we got to go this way, I think, right? Do we need to do all this yet? Here? Yes. So I want to come this way. Green here, too. Back we go. Green here. Up here? Yes. 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 Outside. Okay. Did I flare that one red? I did not. It might end up confusing me. But we'll live with it if it does. We'll take another quick look as we go around. Actually, is this where the portal was? Right there? Already? Up. Back and forth. No? Okay. Oh yeah, basically. Basically, yes. No rockets are here. So let's do this. You. Yeah. You. Youch. Let's do, pull the flares out, put the crystals in. All the flares out. Put them in here. Almost all the flares out. I don't need that many, I don't think. Of course, rocket just came back. Let's go upstairs and do this redeem. Fireplace. Okay. So the second fireplace one just went into nothingness, which doesn't surprise me. So let's look at the fireplace. And also the tree pot again. Super alloy and fertilizer tier 2. Explosive powder, tree bark, iron. Explosive powder. I have no memory. Tree bark and iron. Super alloy and fertilizer tier 2. So 2 of these. Iron. Tree bark. And fertilizer tier 2. Alright, then let's go upstairs again. And I think the fireplace we'll put in here, maybe? If it'll let me put it inside. Yes, it will. Okay. I should actually maybe put that where the table is, but I think I'll put it here. Nice. We could do a few of those, too. And then I think what I will do with the tree, since we put one there, we have kind of plants on this corner, and these other 2 corners, or near these other 2 corners, rather, I will put up 2 of the tree thingies, like so. Oh yeah, that looks like a maple tree, like a... or oak tree. Oak tree. Know your leaves. So, for the moment, I'm going to put them both in these, because why the heck not? They're 1200x multiplier, too. Wow, nice. Let's go. Let's go back and finish up that that wreck. Didn't bring anything for you. Sorry. Yep, it was right here too. Amusing. Here, F. Here, down. This way. This way. Straight across. That worked. That worked. And here. And don't go that way. Okay. I could have used one or two more green flares, but not bad, all things considered. These, but not any of that. I'm kind of bummed that these rooms rarely have anything in them. So I'm using come around here. Excuse me, thank you. Another one of you, good. That was just that one, right. This way is nothing. Good. This way, this way, this way. 100 or 1,000, 5,000, 100. These, and these. I'll take the flare too. Why not? This. Another one of you. All right, so this can now be red. A hundred. This one, these, and these. There we are. Got stuck there. 100, these, and that's it. Okay. You can be red. That's left. That was left. Don't go left. Nothing there. Perfect. Hard to target. There we go. Red. Yeah, lots of access cards, not as many access doors. It's kind of bothersome for a guy who doesn't like to waste things like that. Although I might try deconstructing one just to see what it turns into, just for curiosity's sake. Here. I'm glad there aren't too many loops in this in these procedural wrecks, though. Oh, that was, speaking of loops, that's a loop. But there aren't too many like big loops where you're like, did I already go here? What's going on? All right. The blue color of those pipes threw me off for a second. All right, so here we are. This can be red now. Dead end that way. 500, 1,000, you, and you. Up we go. Here's our green, but we're going to keep that there because we're going this way now. place is huge. Nothing. I'm not so sure why we need to deconstruct so many wrecks if there's nothing to find behind them. Yeah, nothing. I mean, I guess that's part of the puzzle, but on the other hand, it's a frustrating part of the puzzle. I think it may take away from the fun of it a little bit. Nope. There's a regular full load there. This here. What you got? Oh, this and this. No, no, no. Oh wait, this one? Yes. Yeah, no. 100, 100, 1000, you, and I'm full again. Yep, we need a flare here for green. So we can go down that ladder there, which means I can grab that last rocket for money. Crap. That one there will also need to be dealt with. So back this way. Back this way. Back this way. I don't think so. No, we need to go. We need to do this part yet. Here we are. And then we go this way. Yep. Okay. We're almost done with this one. Can I get up, like, through here somewhere? Save myself a little bit of effort. It looks to be possible. Yeah, look at that. Okay. A little bit more to do. And that'll be basically the episode because we're... Well, here you are. Why don't you take this, and that. And that way you'll be done a little bit sooner. I will stop and get a drink. I will stop and get a snack. And then we can do this. Probably don't need all these flares. What was I going to deconstruct? I've already forgotten. Oh, one of those access cards. One of these. Bring me one more of them. Ooh, incoming. Not that. This. Two chips. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, this is a pulsar quartz one. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get that after. 2 circuit boards, not bad. Not bad to turn one of those into if you get a lot of them. I'm gonna try to remember to do that, but I'm not gonna do it right. Not that. This way. Because I can sell those. But I don't know if it'll despawn with me going back and forth between these remote sites or not. Can't see. This way. So that'll be an interesting thing to know, but... It's too far, too fast. Okay, this one to this one. I don't think I flared well enough. I did not flare well enough. This one. Oh yes, this staircase here. I guess I did flare well enough. Because I'm definitely getting plenty of these access cards, and we honestly do not need them. So, turning them into a couple circuit boards and selling them doesn't seem like a bad option. keeping a large handful of them, just to have, to be safe. But maybe 6 to 10 at most, I would say. Would be a large handful. Here, we did that already, right? Yes. Because we need to guide right always. Always to the right. Here. There's another one of those looped. Yep. Okay. Here. That means this can go red, I think. I think we're done, actually. Yep, we're done. So, let's see. Was there anything else we wanted to do here? We could skip across the middle to make sure there's not anything else out there. I don't know what we might find. No more than a chest or two, I imagine. We did find quite a few of them here, though. So that might be... We might be done anyway. But just to quickly sail across the middle here. See if there's anything we can see. There's a red chest, or a red marked chest we already got. See if there's anything we can see that we might have missed here near the middle somehow. Red mark. So those are visible enough. At least I can say, hey, I see a chest. Oh wait, that's a red marked, red flared. I think we're done with this zone, and that means I think we're done with this episode as well. I don't know if there's anything else that we have not found. I think that might have been... Well, we have one more tree seed to find. Oh, we're here. We have one more tree seed to find, so we could do a couple more exploration episodes. But please do tell me if this gets tedious to watch, and we can definitely make a change there. There's also a light box constructible and the golden effigy. So we do still need to do some scouting. So let me know your thoughts, and we will we'll be back in another episode, at least one more, to do a little more scouting of a procedural wreck, and then we can decide from there whether this is something we want to continue doing or if we want to stop. So let me know your thoughts, and we will be back soon with some more. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.